Hi, this is Craig from Rapid Traction, and I wanted to alert you to the fact that there's an option now to create images on your website which are smaller in size but still retain the quality that you want, so your customers can see beautiful visions of your goods and your services and still have a fast browsing experience. So notice that on the Google developers website here, there's a link to WebP. This is called an image lossless formatting. What this means is it takes images and it reduces the file size down. So the image size is much smaller. If the image size is much smaller, your website will load faster, particularly on mobile devices, and considering that 60 to above 60% of all searches these days are on a mobile device, you want your website to load extremely fast, blazingly fast on a mobile device. This way, more of your customers stay on your website, more of your customers will contact you, more of your customers will become paying customers, and it improves your revenue as a business. So here we have one way that you can optimize your images is to use the WebP format. Now when you download the software, it's available for Linux, Windows and Mac OS X. Now this is somewhat tricky, but you can just download the software and have a go at installing the software on your computer and then running your images that you use on your website through this piece of software. What it will do is it'll create another version, another copy of your photo, your images for your website. Then you can re-upload them, put them into your site, and the images will be much smaller but run much faster. The other way to do this though is to get a platform, a format that'll allow you to have a much faster server speed and pre-optimized images. So one of the things that we do at rapidtraction.com is we make sure that your website does many things. But first of all, it's blazingly fast. So when your website is downloaded to a mobile device, a tablet, or to a desktop computer, your website loads very, very fast. Secondly, your images are automatically optimized. Now, why I'm showing you my website is these images are quite large. They take up quite a bit of real estate on the screen, and yet you can see them loading quite fast. Now, my internet speed that you're recording this on is quite slow, and yet the images run quite fast. All of the icons, the text, the dynamic images here that change color, they're all loaded. All these images are high quality, and yet they're very small in size because they are optimized. Here's a very large full color image, and you'll notice that it's loaded very, very quickly. And as we scroll down the screen on this website, you can see that it runs really fast on any device. Now, the way that you want to check your page speed is to use Google's page speed services. So here is where you can enter your website address, and I'm just going to use mine as an example. So when you load it into this website and you click the Analyze button, make sure you've got www at the start so it does search your website and the hosting service that it's on right now. Now when it loads your website, it's going to tell you what's good and what's bad about your website, and it'll also suggest to you some ways to improve. So here's my own website, and I've just done some added images to my website. I've got 91 out of 100 for mobile, which is good, and for desktop we've got 97. So what I'm going to go back and do now is I'm going to go back and optimize some of the new images that I've got. Here's some possible optimizations. Now when we look at the optimizations that have been found, you'll notice that there's a range of different things you can do, and let's have a look at reduce server response time. So let's have a look here. So my server that's hosting my website loaded in less than 1 second. That's very fast. That's going to help my rankings improve. And while it says good, 91 out of 100, what I'm really going for is 95 and up. 97, that's good. Mobile 91, that's still good. It's going to increase my rankings on Google. So let's just go and have a look at Google right now and have a look at the search box on Google. And let's type in my website, Rapid Traction, and let's see where it ranks now. This is another example to show you why images need to be small in size but have good quality so your website loads fast, because fast loading websites increase ranking on Google. Let's have a look. Okay, here's my LinkedIn page for my company is number 2 on Google. That's pretty good out of 46 million results. And my website is number 3 on Google. So the very first 2 results on Google are my own website. Let's just scroll down and see. Here's my Twitter account as well, as second from the bottom there. So we've got number 2, number 3, and number 7. So let's have a look at the website here as I click it. Let's just see how it loads on here. So there we go. boom, website is straight up, full glossy images loaded straight away, and all icons, dynamic images, and everything are loaded. So that's pretty good. Now this is on a desktop, so what we want to do is make sure that it renders just as good on mobile. So you can use the WebP format, download the software, and make sure that you've got it running on your machine and you optimize your images, or you can contact us at rapattraction.com and we can improve your site speed of your present site. Secondly, we can create a mobile version of your website pretty fast, within 48 hours, have it up and running and looking fantastic. Or thirdly, we can design a responsive site for you that works blazingly fast on desktop, blazingly fast on tablet, and blazingly fast on mobile, so that you get the same type of Google search results that we get. And as you can see, our website is number 3 on Google for the name of our brand. That's pretty fast. So contact us at rapattraction.com. When you arrive here, click on the discovery form, head to the bottom of the page, fill in the information and hit send, and we'll be giving you a free video analysis of your website on mobile and desktop and tablet. And then we'll suggest to you some optimizations, and we can talk about working with us to speed up your website, create a mobile version, or to create a responsive website that works on 3 different platforms fast and ranks you well on Google. Thanks for your time. This is Craig at rapattraction.com.